It's time to feel the rage. Welcome to Film Rage, where we talk movies in theater streaming and classic films as well. Directors and actors beware, as you cannot hide from the rage. My name is Bryce and I'm part of the Film Rage crew, which also includes Jim. Hey there, Jim.
Hey, Bryce.
And also we have the Merman. What's going on, Merman? What's with the blue wristband thingy? What is that? What am I looking at right now?
I have to go back to work. And the Saddle Dome security people are dicks.
Oh. Well, tell me something I don't know.
Patting us down by this point.
Ah,
yeah.
nice.
I thought it was like a fisting safety marker.
No,
Oh.
they're just super paranoid about shit. So yeah, we gotta be wristbanded to get back in.
Safe. Oh, don't go beyond the wristband. That's
Yeah, you got it.
Some shit like that.
Took Bryce from there.
With me, you have to move that up to the
Work,
elbow.
right?
Yeah.
It's just work.
So with the introductions out of the way, let's rage on.
Well, thanks to all been supporting us. If you love our independent podcast, please like, subscribe, share, and give us a 5-star rating on your listening platform. Or you can support us and join the Film Rage community at buymeacoffee.com/FilmRageYYC. If you cannot commit to a membership, you can still buy us a movie rental and dare us to see a terrible movie. And we'll watch it if it played anywhere in the cinema in the world.
Anywhere?
Anywhere? All right, let's get to raging. Oh, what but the amazing Murman predict? What but the amazing Murman predict? Will he predict the rage or will he predict the mondo? Will he tell us all what Brim and Bryce boo? I just lost my voice for a few seconds. Bryce, can you please fill in?
Swim, Murray, swim. Swim, Murray, swim. Swim, swim, Murray, swim.
I just lost my voice. What the hell's
Yeah,
happening?
well, you talk too much. Movies. As usual.
Movies.
Way too many movies for me to keep track of. Yeah, Smile 2, which is a sequel.
It is a sequel.
Somewhat mediocre original. I don't know.
You don't?
Double meh.
All right.
Whatever.
Whatever.
As
okay?
Bryce mentioned, it's probably too long anyway.
It is.
2 hours
It's definitely too long.
long. We Live in Time
Yes.
with the Garfield
Yes.
and the Pew Pew,
And pew pew.
which
pew.
I probably would have gone to because I enjoy them both, but it just seemed too much like a rom-com to me. Or
Not
at
really.
least a rom anyway.
It's a rom. It's not. There's not a lot of con. There's a
It's
few
not.
laughs.
Yeah, it's not really a
Sure,
con.
But you know,
you guys like both them. Let's go
Well,
double mondo.
cancer's
When have we-
really not that funny.
When was the last time we liked a rom-com?
A long time, but it's,
Oh,
but
you
it's
know what?
Pew Pew.
Yeah, it is Pew Pew.
And it's Andrew Garfield, who's
Yeah.
Drew.
There you go.
kind of
It's
awesome.
the Drew.
You know, and it's kind of like Past Lives a little bit.
It's like
It's
Past Lives.
totally like Past Lives. That
then
is
we
so true.
have Rumours, which I actually intended to see during the festival, and then stuff happened. I didn't get to it, but it was an interesting premise. Kate Blanchett, I think she was the Chancellor of Germany or something.
Yeah,
She-
she
it-
speaks
she-
And
German
it was like
Yes.
accent.
G7, G8, G6, whatever the hell they are.
G7.
Whatever it is, and then like I think there's like zombies and shit that happens. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in this movie.
I don't see you guys loving it that much.
Okay.
Let's go double man now.
All right.
Yeah.
Finally, Goodrich.
Nice.
Goodrich.
Which I know you guys weren't looking forward to.
You are correct, and with me at least, I was not looking forward to it.
I'm pretty sure you guys give it rages, but I'm hoping
Okay.
the better part of me
Yes.
is thinking maybe it got to a meh for both.
Okay.
Okay. So you're predicting meh?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'm suspecting rage, but I'm
Predicting?
hoping for meh.
Predicting
Put
meh.
it that way.
You're gonna
All
predict meh
right.
because you really hope that
We get there.
get there.
Hope you get
But
there.
that is one Murray actually
Hope
saw.
springs eternal, my friend.
That's one that
Yes,
Murray
I
actually
know.
saw.
I did.
Because it's got his man.
Because I got to pick one of those
One of
four,
his
and that's
man
the one
crush.
I picked.
His man crush. Nice. All right, so I think the big winner at the box office was probably still Terrifier 3, wasn't it?
No, I think Smile 2 took it. Didn't it? I don't even know, but no, I'm pretty sure.
I know what
Smile
it
2
wasn't. It wasn't Joker, duh.
No, why would it
It
be?
dropped like a stone after the first week.
Yeah, that's because people are dumb.
Yeah.
A lot of bad reviews, too.
Or,
Just saying.
other stuff came out and they had to see that.
Yeah, anyway.
Like us. I'm not going to go back and see it.
But yeah, Smile 2. It's Halloween. It's a horror movie.
I might go
can
back
see
and see it.
You do that.
Nice.
All right, so
Maybe
sorry.
you'll
we're-
realize it's not as good as you thought it was.
I'll probably realize that it was better. You done?
I don't
Do you
know.
need to
I keep
cough some
losing
more?
my voice or
Voice is
coughing
gone,
or something.
coughing.
Yeah.
All right, Smile 2 picks up where Smile left off. Joel from the first film has to pass the curse to some poor unsuspecting schlub. That curse being some sort of evil, sort of parasitic supernatural entity that uses your insecurities against you and eventually causes you to end your life with a smile on your face in front
A smile one, yeah.
in front of a witness who then continues the chain of trauma. Is that
Yeah.
about right?
That's right. That's like the first one. Oh, but it's also the second one.
Eventually, the curse gets passed to a pop star named
Yes!
Sky, who we follow through the remainder of the film. Now, this concept is not terrible, and a lot of the scenes are effective, and the closet scene with the group of smiling dancers
Yes.
was very entertaining.
So entertaining.
I could watch that scene a few times in a row, and
Yes.
it is quite good. But the constant barrage of bad CGI and the 2+ hour runtime took this film that could have been very good and turned it into a rage. It was just too damned long. There was some really good stuff in this, and man, that was some bad CGI. I hate CGI blood. It takes me right out of the movie. And I don't know what that weird CGI beastie thing at the end was, but it looked terrible. It gets you to the point where it didn't matter what they did in this movie. With all that other CGI crap and the 2+ hours, you can't do anything but rage about it because it was just so bad. Why couldn't you put some practical effects and just edit the hell out of this? Did we really need this to be 2 hours and 7? Did we really need all these extended performances? And it just went on and on and on, and it could have been good. Oh, and by the way, I watched this in 4DX.
Nice.
Wow.
But not
Sweet.
But not, or no, is it 40X? No, not 40X.
AVX.
AVX. No. The one that's not the one where you're on a ride,
Roller coaster.
but you're in the individual seat that kind of moves a little bit. Not the one that really throws you around. There's
not
two
the
of
one
them.
that caused me whiplash.
Yeah, not that one. The one that's
one that's-
it's the baby one.
It's a gentle anal pumping.
no,
one.
there's no anal.
Wasn't there like vibration on your
There
buttocks?
was some vibration.
There
yeah.
you go. So it had some.
But anyways, I watched it in it, and you know why? Because I got for some reason it was cheaper to do it that way.
well, nice.
I went to buy a ticket. It was like $8. I was like, really?
What?
And it was
$8
like,
for that?
yeah, it was like $10 for the. So it had to be some sort of promotion or something. But I was the only one sitting in those red seats. You know how you
Because
go in
they're
a theater
horrible.
and yeah. By the way, halfway through the movie, I almost moved to a regular seat, and then I'm like,
of course you did.
but then I'm like, you know what?
I paid $8.
I paid $8 for this. Let's go.
This almost changes your rating to a man.
No, it doesn't. It's
All
still a rage.
Okay, well
Too long.
let me tell you.
There's
about
some good stuff in it, though.
Smile 2 or Smile Duh.
And I like Raul Castillo. I think he should be
Yeah.
in more stuff as Darius.
Yeah.
But I digress. Go ahead, Jim.
So, Smile 2, or better yet, Smile 2, brought to you by the fine providers of the most delicious bottled water, Voss. That's right. Smile 2, Voss Water 2.
Is Voss Water a real thing?
Yeah, it's a real thing.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I'm Googling.
it's like-
I'm Googling that right now because
Yeah.
I don't even believe you.
Yeah, it's a thing. So the music is almost like a separate character in this film. The intensity of the music, along with the volume at times, drives this film. On top of that, the gore
Voss
in
Water's a
this.
thing.
Yeah, I know. And they had it in every single scene.
It's expensive.
Yeah, that was the reason it was in there.
Why the hell would anybody buy this?
Because they have more money than brains.
oh
Now,
my God, it's water.
yeah, exactly. Can I finish now?
I guess, but I'm just learning about Voss. I'm on their website now.
This is maybe you'll change your rating.
You can get sparkling or still.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you can get Voss Plus. What's Voss Plus?
It's got extra stuff in it, like minerals.
Voss Plus has Aquamin.
Yeah.
What's Aquamin?
It's like a flavoring,
I'm going to click on this and learn about Aquamin.
Well, can you hold on to that till I finish?
You know what? You finish, and I'm going to read about Aquamin because I don't really listen to you anyway.
I know, for the most part.
Yeah, we know.
So, on top of that, the gore in this is next level and sets the tone for the film right from the first scene. Then, when we introduce our lead, played by Naomi Scott, we get every scene with her with a bottle of Voss in her hand. This has some great suspense and takes the story from the first Smile movie in a couple of different places, which takes me to one of my first problems. In the first one, it drives the infected person crazy with fear, but still keeps their communication and ability to decipher things around them. In this, though, it keeps you in this space that from the entire movie, our lead is clueless to everyone and everything. And by the end, you really don't know what actually happens in the movie right up until the very end, which I guess is a twist, but I found it a distraction with these change, and I put in heavy quotes, rules of engagement. On top of that, here again, we get another 20/30 something lead who is completely annoying and unlikable from moment one in the movie. And don't get any more likable throughout the entire film. This person, from the moment you meet them to the moment this film ends, they're not likable whatsoever. Then you have a bunch of storylines kind of thrown in, which I think are to build a character, but they all just go unfinished, like her dead boyfriend and the dude who is supposed to kill her to stop the demon and her best friend, etc., etc. And then to top it all off, we have a 2-hour and 7-minute sequel that we already, at least I thought, knew our demon about already. So we did not need to introduce anything too complex to make this over 2 hours. This is way too long.
Yep.
At 2 hours and 1 second with an unlikable character, but the music, the jump scares, the horror, the suspense, the gore, and the scene with the dancers in her closet kept this to a slightly fairly and okay meh for me. I didn't hate it as much as you. But if I would tell people, I would wait till this came out on streaming. I wouldn't, if knowing that not everybody has the same level of money that Bryce and I have to spend on movies, I would save your money or go rewatch Terrifier 3 again.
There you go.
And wait till this one comes out on rental.
So back to Voss.
Oh, okay. Of course.
So
That's the priority.
I'm reading about the water online here, and I'm actually on their website, and they got like not typos, but like spelling mistakes in their website, like bad grammar.
But aren't they not a English-speaking company?
Yeah, they are. So
I don't think they are.
Here,
head office of Voss is where?
Is in Newark, New Jersey. I don't know.
Exactly, because it's from another country.
Okay, let me find out. But before I find out, I don't
save
think
that to the later. I think our listeners want to be in suspense.
With Voss Plus Aquamin, okay, get the same crisp, refreshing taste you love, but with a trace amount of minerals and electrolytes to help take your farther. That's what it says.
Nice.
Not you farther.
You know what?
Your farther.
Be careful, because this website may be possessed by a demon, just like the movie Smile 2.
How could they have a bad grammar like that on here? What's going on?
Because maybe English is their second language.
I don't think it is.
Well, you know what? Save that for later in the episode. Because we're going to move on.
No, I got to find out where they're from now.
Well, you can do that while I'm talking. So again, close your yap about Voss. I've already made enough points about Voss.
They're not paying
in my
us to
review.
advertise.
They're not also paying us. So.
Wow, why would anybody buy it? You get like a 6-pack for like $35. A 6-pack of water for $35. That's insane.
Because it's the most delicious water, apparently.
I actually kind of feel like I need to order some just to see.
Well, while I'm talking about the next movie we're going to talk about, why don't you go on Amazon and order
to cart.
There we go.
And
Get the one with
purchase.
have the one that's got Aquaman or whatever.
Yeah, no, I'm totally getting the Aquaman one. Why wouldn't you?
Toes.
You're gonna get Voss. You gotta get the good stuff.
Aquamatize.
Yeah.
All right. So we live in time, which we've already talked about. We got Pew Pew and Drew together in a love story where it is moments of time captured in memory. So they are not all in order. We bounce around between when they meet and special times that, in comparison to your own life, that's kind of seem like the real moments you cherish and stand out as spectacular and times you never forget. It bounces a lot until we get to a certain moment in time that we live in. Maybe. Then the story stays pretty linear. I wasn't knowing what to expect from this film, but from the trailer, you know that Florence Pugh has cancer. So I expected I was going to be bawling my eyes out for most of this movie. But to my surprise, it wasn't like that. Not at all. The love story was real. The characters were real. The memories were sometimes light, sometimes sexy, sometimes not exciting at all. But that is kind of how love and memories are when it comes to feeling things from your past. This is a film that you really get to feel this relationship in all its ups and downs, but mostly the ups. You find out early that Pew Pew has cancer, and you know from how she reacts and how Drew responds that there is not going to be a happy ending. It's not very often a story that you kind of know the ending and you kind of know it's going to be sad, makes you feel satisfied no matter how the outcome is. Traditional rom-coms, this is not, because it does not follow that formula. You know, the formula of rom-coms, that all the people are stupid and most times everybody's unlikable. In this one, all the characters are completely likable. And no, Bryce, it is not like Past Lives. It's kind of more like Marriage Story, except in this one, there is no divorce. No, it's more like Marriage Story, but no divorce.
It's like that too.
Yeah.
It's Marriage Story without the divorce.
Yeah, it's Marriage Story without the divorce.
Which, if we were to break it down, is kind of like Past Lives.
No, because there's... Yeah, no. But the characters are fantastic. The chemistry of these two brilliant actors lets us feel their story and also helped me feel that this film was Mondo. I love this film. It was... yeah, it's... I was in love with these characters and I couldn't get them out of my head.
Yeah, I didn't have that as much of affection as you did for this movie. Having said that, the way that they bounced around from time to time, I actually thought was effective.
Yeah, it was really effective.
The performances are what absolutely drives this movie, though. If you were to take two other people and put them in this movie, I'm not sure it's quite as good. But Garfield and Pugh are at their best, and you definitely, genuinely do care about these two. And the end is, bittersweet.
I love the ending. The ending, like, it should have been that's what I think I liked so much about it, is because when the ending happens, and we're not going to give any spoilers here, but when the ending happens, you're still happy because you've been so invested in these characters. Yeah,
as I say, the whole thing just rides on the shoulders of those two, though. They drive this thing from the start, and I honestly think that's the reason why I enjoyed it. I don't know that I would have enjoyed, and it's weird them bouncing back and forth through time saves it a little for me, because if I would have seen this story straightforward through, it was very paint by numbers. There wasn't anything super shocking in it. I don't think it would have been as effective for me. But at the end of the day, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the performances. I think anybody that likes this type of movie see this, because these two are really, really good in it. But it was meh.
All right. Well, I mean, it was also not for my wife. I thought she was going to like this one.
I don't think so. I couldn't see her liking it.
Yeah, it's I mean, she doesn't like rom-coms though at all.
I don't
Like
either,
she
but-
hates
Yeah,
rom-coms.
this wasn't really a rom.
No, it's not. It's
a,
But it was a romance,
straightforward
straight up
drama.
It's a
romance.
straightforward romance, but also at the same time, to me, it just helped
It
me.
was basically past lives,
It was, yeah. You know what? Let's face it. It really is.
but not as good.
But yeah, exactly. All right. Well, the movie that I've been waiting forever to find out what Bryce thinks about.
Yeah.
What, Rumors?
Rumors.
Ah. All right, Rumors.
Oh, wait. Before you say anything,
Yes?
just so people know, we did not see any movies together.
Yeah, we have no idea what we thought of
Yeah,
these.
nothing at all.
I don't know what Jim's going to
Should be why
say
you
because
haven't
there was
agreed
no
to anything.
discussion whatsoever before these. Yeah, Rumors. Guy Madden films are always creative. And while Rumors fits that description, it didn't quite measure up to previous works such as Brand Upon You the Brain, which I loved.
Yeah.
My Winnipeg. Awesome.
Oh, my God. So good.
So good. Still, this was a well-acted and very amusing satirical look at world politics. The whole thing takes place at a G7 conference where the world leaders experience, for lack of a better expression, zombies and a giant brain in the middle of the woods. Why is the brain there? I don't know. What is its function? I don't know. Is the film better because it's there? Absolutely. The film is a pleasant fever dream that is definitely making a clear statement about the folly of man and the inner workings of those in power. And maybe some people that are in power maybe aren't qualified to lead, and the nonsense
say.
that they prioritize, in this movie, such as making the perfect speech as the world seems to be in imminent peril. But mostly this was a fun, absurd ride. I really, really enjoyed this. It's not quite a Mondo, and maybe it's not a Mondo because I'm comparing it to previous works by Madden.
No, I don't think so.
But I really enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. If you like just absurdity, it's good. There isn't a dull moment in it. It's just not quite up to what he's done in the past, which I almost have too high expectations going into his films because he's got such a unique
No, I think
vision.
you just have
But
an expectation the movie's going to be great.
But it was a high meh. I actually really did enjoy this.
All right. Well, Murray's got like a look on his face. What's that look mean, Murray?
Tired.
Oh, that.
Going.
The tired look.
I didn't see this.
Oh, okay.
But now that you know that there's a giant brain in the woods,
Yeah,
don't you
no.
want to
The
see
scene
it?
I saw, they were in the middle of the woods. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, that's the point.
Had no
Neither
idea.
did I. It didn't matter.
But I was gonna go see it.
Full
just
disclosure.
for Kate Blanchett. I didn't even care what it was.
I
about.
would say that in half of this film, I didn't know what the hell was going on, and that's what made it good.
Yeah, I don't really enjoy that. I don't enjoy
All
that.
right. Oh, yeah. So then you would not have enjoyed this, Murray, at all, just so you know. Political satire of the G7 summit in Germany, where there is some pretty hilarious situations that happen, and the dialogue or our leaders and intentions are not always expected for what we should expect from leaders of the free world. They say catchphrases like global warming and humanity and sexual predators and such. But shit goes wrong somehow, and we get 2,000-year-old masturbating zombies-like creatures that explode, and a giant brain, and an AI system to catch sexual predators.
Yes.
All the while, nothing truly makes sense,
No.
and everything is in chaos. The one thing they got right, though, was Canadian Prime Minister, who is a womanizing whiny bitch, and a president of the U.S. who falls asleep a lot. Ultimately, the message is not very clear. The production is very amateurish at times, and I'm going to put this in heavy quotes, Canadian made-for-TV looking.
Really?
And of course...
I like the look.
And of course, Kate Blanchett is not German, and neither is her accent.
She speaks German.
Who cares?
So that case, I did, because it was annoying me. But you know what? It was weird enough that I didn't hate it. Although, nothing else, or I should say, if nothing else, they did an accurate portrayal of my prime minister, and the exploding masturbating scenes were definitely worth the price of admission. In my case, I like those better than the giant brain. But you know what? If you got a giant brain, it's not going to take away from the movie. It's just going to add to it. So this was a very weird film that had no real focus whatsoever. But there is a lot of message that's given here. I just don't think they did a very good, clear job of presenting what the message actually is.
Yeah, that's why it was good.
Yeah, no. I think the wackiness was what was made it good-ish. But it was not a great movie. It wasn't a good movie.
No, it wasn't a great movie.
It was a likable movie because it was
very good.
Because the weird made it fun.
There you go.
Yeah.
So sorry, what was it? It was meh.
It was meh. There's apparently
meh.
The only thing we agree on so far.
Yeah, we agree on this one, but in different ways.
Yeah. Well, still, we like the weirdness.
We still like the weirdness.
We like the weirdness. But did you not love the exploding, masturbating 2,000-year-old zombie creatures?
Oh, all that stuff was good.
Right? I mean, yeah. I've never seen a zombie that explodes once it masturbates.
There was just
or why
so much.
It was masturbating.
Well, that's the whole thing. There's so much, like, you're looking at the screen and you're like, what the hell is going on? And then the scene ends and you're like, well, I'm glad I watched that scene, but I still don't know what's going on.
Yeah, like what exactly was I supposed to be knowing from this?
And that's why I liked it.
Yeah, well, I did. I didn't like it as much as you, but I didn't hate it either.
There you go. It was meh.
Yeah, it was meh. All right, Goodrich.
Yeah.
Just a quick question. If it's Mr. Mom 2, but he's 70 years old, does that actually make this Mr. Grandpa or Mr. Grandpa Goodrich Mom? Just so I put that out there. Just a question. Just asking.
All right.
No one? No, nothing? From nobody? Okay, so the story basically writes itself in that it is a story we have heard a million times before. Deadbeat dad who's a workaholic who had an older daughter but was never there for her, and his current wife also never there for her. So he checks into a rehab. So she checks into a rehab and leaves him. So he has to take care of his two kids. Sounds like a plot we've seen 100 million times before. His business is failing, so blah, 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 blah story that has nothing new to offer, anything, and has a cast of TV actors that help it feel more like a made-for-TV concept that it is. It felt like I watched a whole first season of this family drama TV series. I got bored about halfway in and kept hoping it would end. The only thing that was missing was insert commercial here. Plus, did anyone else think this was the most LA woke movie they had ever seen in their entire life? Because that's what it felt like to me. It was like they had to include every single woke reference of everything that ever existed. And it's made in LA, so it kind of fits. Oh, yeah. This also wasn't funny at all. I'm sorry, Mr. Batman, Grandpa, Dad, Mom, but this is a rage for me. I hated this movie. Sorry, Murray.
I'm sad. I really am.
You shouldn't be sad.
I am. I'm really sad.
Why? Why are you
I think
sad?
you should have given him more of a chance.
Well, what could I give the chance for?
I don't know.
Well, tell me why I should have given it a chance.
I think maybe you went into it not wanting to like it anyway.
No, I mean, I've been
I
pleasantly
always go
surprised.
in wanting to like it.
I want to like it.
I just... Anyway. Not surprisingly, I have the complete opposite opinion.
Nice. Wait a minute, though. You do love TV stuff.
Yeah, I'm a TV kid.
There you go.
I grew up watching TV. I actually watch TV to this date.
Yeah.
I actually own a TV where I watch TV stations.
Yes.
I don't have a million streaming services.
Yes.
If life isn't kicking your ass, it's not doing its job. This is a line from the film and pretty much sums up my life completely. I've had half a century of life kicking my ass, sometimes on a daily basis. I've gotten pretty good at picking myself up after life knocks me down. Luckily, I have people like Jim Evans in my life when it happens these days. You both know how much I like Michael Keaton. I don't even know if there's a movie of his that I didn't like. So I expected to like this film. What I was not prepared for was the emotional gut punch this film was going to deliver. I instantly bonded with Goodrich, even though I don't have kids, nor do I want them. It also made me a bit jealous of the relationship he had with both his grown-up daughter and the twin children that he has to raise when his second wife leaves. It's obvious he spent his entire life putting his career and art gallery over his own family, and is trying to reconcile that. Much like real life, just when Goodrich deals with one crisis, another one pops up that he's not ready for. The relationship with his adult and very pregnant daughter, played capably by Mila Kunis, was heart-wrenching. I could see how hard he was trying. It really made me wish I had a better father in my life, but I digress. I can honestly say I was completely engrossed in this story from the first moments. And I found myself an emotional wreck at the end.
Oh, that's good.
I actually needed a few moments to compose myself before I could get up and leave, because I was freaking bawling. This film was a decent match until the last half hour. Keaton's performance alone in the last part of the film made this one of the best films I've seen in a long time, and a heartwarming mondo. So there.
Nice. I'm glad. I'm glad that.
I'm not going to say a lot about this film. I mean, it is a movie that I've seen 100 times before.
So?
And I'm not sure it was executed that well. I also thought Mila Kunis's performance was just whiny and horrible. I did not like her in this at all. Michael Keaton was fine, but this was not a great movie. It wasn't even a good movie. It was just such familiar territory and did nothing for me. And the fact of the matter is, if you want to make something that's familiar territory, that's fine. But it's gotta affect me. You know, they were going for the heartstrings and they didn't pluck one of mine. This was a rage.
Yeah.
Helps if you actually have a heart.
Well, so here's the thing. Like, I am probably the first person that'll bawl. Plus, I have kids. I'm also a grandparent. So, you know.
Yeah, I can't relate to any
it didn't.
of that.
No, I know. It. You know what? Here's the thing. We all like. It obviously spoke to Murray in a way that it didn't speak to you and I.
Yep.
And you know what? That's good. I'm glad, because you know what? I've had, I would say, 2 or 3 of those experiences this year for me, and I know how important they are for me when I go see a film. So I'm like super happy that you love this film. And you know, seeing yourself in a film and the things that happened to him, that you embraced it for your own self. That's how you can tell you really connect with the film. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm glad you liked it.
I like Michael Keaton. I always have.
Yeah. I don't dislike Michael Keaton. He's
fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
I like Kevin Pollak more than Michael Keaton.
Yeah, he was alright.
Yeah, Kevin Pollak.
5 minutes he was in it.
He's
Kevin
underrated.
Kevin Pollak should be in bigger
More stuff.
roles.
He really should be.
Actually, the auxiliary cast in this I thought did a pretty good job.
Yeah. I mean, everybody was fine except for Kunis, to be honest.
Yeah.
Even Andy McDowell, that's the best I've ever seen.
Yeah,
her.
I haven't seen Andy McDowell in a long
and
time.
I'm not an Andy McDowell fan at all, but she was actually good in this.
Yeah, she
was in it for a very limited time, but
Yeah.
she was very good in it.
She felt very comfortable in it.
I like the gay neighbor. He was fun.
Yeah,
There you
that scene was a little weird.
go. Yes.
That you thought he
weird,
was
but-
getting something.
But for a guy that age to actually, like Michael Keaton, his character, to actually, you know, try to understand where this guy was coming from, even though he didn't grow up around that kind of thing. I mean, I thought it was good.
Well,
Anyway.
he's an art dealer, so
Yeah,
I imagine
suppose.
he knows. And he
Anyway.
lives in L.A., so
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, I loved it. You guys didn't.
that's why it
Yeah.
happens.
Surprise.
That's life.
That's life in the
life.
fast lane.
Sure to make you lose your mind.
Oh, the bird.
Hey, it's the Murman Minute.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Is this what? You're not going to list your top favorite
No,
Michael
I'm not
Keaton
listing
movies?
Nothing.
Okay, so-
I was going to watch a certain movie.
Oh yeah, you were.
Certain movie?
Then I got home last night, and for one, I was freaking tired because it was a long day, and I had to get up early.
All right.
And then I found out this movie was 2.5 hours long.
Ooh.
And I recorded it from TV, so that would have been 3.5.
3.5.
Zipping through
The
commercials.
fast
And I'm like,
commercials,
I
yeah.
just couldn't do it.
What
I was
movie?
exhausted.
Now you got me intrigued.
I'll talk about it next week.
But I want to know.
I didn't have time to do anything.
It's a surprise.
I was gonna watch something else on Tubi. I haven't had time.
Was it
It's okay. Well,
Was it the Garfield movie?
no, you can try guessing. You'll never guess.
Never guess it.
Yeah, I know because he told me.
Was it Ben-Hur?
It was Ben-Hur.
Yeah,
So
it's
next
Ben-Hur,
week,
yeah.
Murray's going to talk about Ben-Hur.
All right.
Except for that movie is a
Like a
3.5 hour movie without commercials.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so Murray, this is the important thing though. You do need to tell our listeners what your favorite Michael Keaton movies are. Like, you must have, what is your absolute favorite Michael Keaton movie?
Well, obviously Batman and
It's
Beetlejuice
the
are the
Batman?
two big ones.
Batman and Beetlejuice? That was a movie? Did he play both roles in it?
He did play both roles, not in the same movie.
Oh,
if you play
I
them
thought I
back-
missed that one. I missed the Batman
I don't
and
have a
Beetlejuice
list
movie.
of all his movies, but yeah, I like him in a lot of stuff. Actually, there's one where he played like an assassin type guy. I can't remember who else was in it, but he was badass in that one.
So
And he was also good in the Spider-Man movie.
the most recent one?
Well, no, the first
Oh yeah,
Tom
the
Holland
when he
one.
played
The Vulture,
Vulture?
guy, yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Birdman.
I forgot he was
He
in
was
that.
awesome in Birdman. So yeah, I don't know if there's one I don't like him in, to be honest. Night Shift, freaking awesome because it's Ron Howard.
Spotlight.
I didn't see that one.
Did you like him in
You didn't see Spotlight?
Did you like him in Dumbo? Because that movie was so awesome.
I don't. If it's a kids movie, I probably didn't see.
What about he was like the police captain in the other guys? Oh, but you hate
Yes.
Will Ferrell.
I hate Will Ferrell, but I like the movie
All right.
because it was the Wahlberg. I like the Wahlberg.
You like the Wahlberg.
I like the Wahlberg.
Which Wahlberg? The original
Marky
Wahlberg?
Mark.
The Marky Mark.
Oh, that one.
And it had a couple. Who was it? Sam Jackson and Terry Crews or something.
Hey, what about Jack Frost?
It was all right for a Christmas movie. Like
Actually, you know what?
I don't think there's one I don't like.
You know what his in my
Multiplicity?
opinion-
Yeah, he was okay in that one.
Okay. Now it's gone off the
You
rails.
could just keep naming them all. I'm just gonna keep
Okay,
saying I
so
like them.
I'm gonna say
My life?
my
remember that
favorite Michael Keaton
He
performance.
like makes a video. He's like dying of cancer or something.
Oh,
He's making
yeah.
like a video for his kid when
I'm like
I
you don't have a
don't
photographic
even
memory. I don't see a million movies.
Yeah.
But-
So my favorite performance is him in Spotlight
I didn't see it.
when he completely destroyed the potato.
The Ruffalo?
Yeah.
Not my Ruffalo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, he was good in Spotlight.
if I had to have something for this week, when I went to see the movie, there was like maybe 8 people in
What
the
about
theater.
Gung-Ho?
It wasn't a lot, and yes,
Actually, I kind of enjoyed Gung Ho
and
on some
I was
level.
in the back row because at Crowfoot, the back row is
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
first come in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was sitting there, and there was these old people sitting behind in the very back row.
Yeah.
Love
They
old
wouldn't
people.
freaking shut up.
They're adorable.
We talked for the whole goddamn movie, so I eventually moved down
You know
to
what-
the front row.
You know what? Old people are the only. If you are like over 70, you go ahead and you do whatever you
like
want.
you're not at home.
I'm all for it. You go and
See-
I went to that one movie where that lady was like telling her husband what was going on like through the whole movie. It's the
Yeah.
only thing that made it entertaining. It was so good, and everybody else in the theater was so annoyed by them. But I thought they were awesome.
See, no, I'm. Like, I took my mom to a movie.
Old people
once.
are the best.
Like I don't know, 15 years ago, whatever it was. It was the Tom Hanks Mary Poppins thing,
Tom Hanks,
and
Mary
she wouldn't
Poppins.
shut up. Like she talked the whole freaking movie. Like I kept telling her to shut up, and she wouldn't shut up.
Is there like something that happens like once you hit a certain age?
I don't know.
I hope so.
It's like if you miss something legitimately, it's like okay, you can ask the person next to you, "What did I miss?"
no.
But this is like the 5 minutes into the movie, they're
all
like yapping about
good.
stuff. But yeah, so that's my thing for this week.
Anyways,
There you go.
old
That's
people
awesome.
are awesome.
Yeah, well,
Not when Murray's near.
I
them.
plan on being a very cantankerous old man.
Yes, and I'm
already-
looking forward to
You're
it.
already cantankerous.
That's not
I
old
can't
at all.
wait till you get
I'm not
older.
that old yet.
Temperature rising. Vision blurring. Rage taking over.
Oh, my sweet, sweet little John, I love you. So, all right, my rage this a week is simple. Okay, I saw 3 movies all in the same day,
So did I.
and I saw one movie with my wife.
Okay.
Friday night. And my rage is that every single one of the movies that I saw, so the 4 movies that I saw, I was the only person in the theater in all 4 showings that I saw.
That's crazy. I believe it, though.
I was flabbergasted because I thought at least Smile 2 would have had somebody in the theater. But based on the time when I watched it,
depends where you went to it.
There was nobody.
Let's see. What did I... Smile 2, there was about 10 people in the theater. The Rumours, there was me and one other person. Yeah, it was pretty sad. And what was it? Oh, We Live in Time. There was probably about 8 of us in there.
Yeah. Now, I'm saying, okay, so there was 2 people when I saw We Live in Time because I was with my wife.
Yeah, but other than that, you were getting
I was
private
alone.
showings.
I was getting private showings by myself, which was literally
Theater's
breaking
in
my
trouble,
heart.
man.
Like,
I know.
This is not.
Sucks.
This
Please,
is
people,
an
go to the
append-
cinema.
Yes, and see the stuff that we're telling you
They
to
need
watch.
to lower the frickin' prices. What they need to do.
Well, just get a movie membership. It's $10.
I went
$10.
I went on Tuesday to Crowfoot.
$9.99.
$8.
$9.99.
on Tuesdays.
There you go.
Yeah,
But
$8.
the other 6 days of the week, 17. That's
Well,
ridiculous.
Get a membership.
I don't care about the membership. It should be more than $12.
$9.99.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's why it's too expensive.
$9.99.
So there you go.
No, no, no,
That's
no.
the reason.
$9.99.
No, no,
That's the reason.
no, 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 no.
$9.99.
Anyway, are you finished?
I'm finished. No, 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 no.
You guys are annoying me now.
My rage this week. What the hell is my rage this week? I actually had it in my brain and now it's gone.
Who's getting old now?
Yeah. No, I literally was just thinking about it. What was it? Holy schmoly. Well, this is not good.
Was it Michael Keaton?
No, it's not Michael Keaton.
Was it kids? Was there kids in the movie?
No, nothing to do with kids.
Was it that the vibration on your buttocks did not have a penetrating, protruding piece that you could place into your buttocks?
No, that wasn't it either.
But I mean, that sounds like something you'd be disappointed about.
No, not that.
Was it the amount of mice that live in your basement?
No, those
Like, I don't know. Since the podcast started,
those have been uninvited. They won't be around
since the
much longer.
podcast started, I've seen like 10 mice.
No, you have not.
There's like
That's a
they're
lie.
literally like
sir,
you have to be careful when
are a-
you step on the
You
ground
are a teller of untruths.
because there's nothing but mice
you
on the
have,
ground.
you have never seen one in my house. I know that for a fact.
I know I have seen them.
No, you have not.
And I thought your dog would eat them, but he prefers plastic bags to
He does.
eating
He
mice.
does like plastic bags. Apparently, they're delicious. I've never tried one myself.
Maybe you should get a cat.
That's what I was gonna say.
No, we don't.
I would
It's
try
being
that, but I
taken care of. Just stop with the.
I would try that,
stop
but
with
I
the
hate
mic.
I'm just
cats.
trying to help you find your rage.
Yeah, it left me because you, for some reason, out of the blue, you got up and went over to Murray and started whispering in his ear. And while I was watching that, I forgot what my rage is.
Did you notice that I was touching him inappropriately?
Hey.
Oh,
He's starting rumors now.
It's okay.
I
lost
forgot.
it?
I forgot my rage
All right,
because
then,
Jim
let's move
distracted
Well, can
me.
you just
move
make one
on.
up? How?
No, because
How original
I
are
had
you?
one.
Is it Cineplex again?
Was it driving?
No,
Was it something about a movie?
probably it was something to do with movies.
Was
or
it going to the movie
theaters
this
or-
week or something
Was
that's
it an
coming
actor
out?
you don't like?
You know what? Actually, I'll let you have my second rage, which I didn't mention.
I don't
Because
want
you know what?
don't
I
want your
watched the trailer a couple of times this week.
rage. Yeah.
And the fact that the movie Gladiator 2
Yep.
exists enrages me to the point of like vibrating rage.
All right.
So I'm sure that has to do something to your
Okay,
innards.
so
because
that's fine. You
it-
just took over. You got rages ×2. You took over mine. It's okay.
Well, you didn't have one. So
well, I
it's
had
just-
one, but then you distracted me. So
oh, like it's
your
my fault. So then, is your rage me then? Because
It is right now.
oh, this is good.
All right,
I'm
there you
working
go.
it up.
There
Come,
we go.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Are you
Just
done?
Let's get on with
All
this.
right then.
Can't believe I forgot my rage.
Subsiding.
It'll come back.
Pulse. Slowing.
We still got a couple segments to go.
Fading.
All right, so we were supposed to watch a movie this week called The Shrink is In,
The shrink is in.
but I could not find it anywhere legally. So Bryce and I are going to have
exists.
to go on a hunt for this.
I'm
And
not
we're
sure I'm
gonna-
going to be able to find it either. I tried.
You tried even through nefarious ways. And you know
Yeah.
what? Here's the thing on Film Rage. We do not like to find things through nefarious ways.
But if we have to,
If
like
it's
to
the
pay
only
for
way
them
that can be,
legally.
yeah, like, and when we talk about the next segment, I have a lot to say about that. So,
Okay, well,
so have you got maybe something
I've
else?
got
we can
one I guarantee you can find.
Oh,
and it's very,
righty
very
then.
timely.
Timely.
it's timely.
It's timely.
Is it
Yeah.
also
Based
Carol
on
Kane?
what is coming out this weekend.
Is it Carol Kane as well?
No. It is Mr. Tom Hardy
What?
and Mr. Riz Ahmed.
What?
If you guys recall,
There
was in
Venom.
Venom.
Yeah.
The first one. Which I actually
Oh.
taped and I plan on watching before.
Oh, I didn't remember that. Did
Yeah,
you remember that?
He was the bad guy.
Yeah, I remember that.
He wasn't just
How come-
5 minutes. He was in most of it.
So did we add Riz Ahmed after that? Is
Oh,
that
no,
why?
as far as I know, he's still on there. isn't
No. But I mean, did we add like because we added people?
he?
I'm
No,
not sure.
we only added Tom Hardy recently.
No, Tom Hardy's been around for a while.
No,
He's been
we
on for a
only
while.
added him recently
Okay, so Riz Ahmed versus Tom Hardy
on Venom.
in Venom, the
The
first
one.
All right.
which is actually the best.
Which I know
of
you
the
can
two.
find somewhere.
Yeah, I probably own it because
There you go. So there you go.
I'm
So
excited.
you can watch that one and then go to the new one.
I'm still trying to remember my rage.
Well, we still have more to talk about, so keep it in. We
Maybe
still
you'll think
got.
of it by the time we're done.
We're crushing through this episode quite quickly.
I'm okay with
So you know what? We can just stretch this
it.
out.
We
a
have
little
time
bit
at the
longer.
end.
No, we don't need to
Yeah,
stretch.
if
it
it comes in, we'll.
Let's
we'll-
keep this moving.
All right. All right. So, is it coming yet? Do you feel
No,
it?
I have no idea what my rage
Oh,
was.
okay. Well, that's good.
You
know what?
distracted me. Don't get up in the middle of the podcast,
Here's-
start wandering around.
Well,
like
oh,
a,
I mean,
somebody
you-
else
like a
gets up
crazy
in the
You
middle of
do
the
it like
podcast.
nonstop.
You get up like 5 times during the podcast.
That's right. Doing all kinds of stupid
not to
stuff.
go to the bathroom. So there.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the story about the Terminator 3. I could not find
Couldn't
this
find that one either.
anywhere.
You couldn't find Terminator
I could
3?
not stream this anywhere.
That's not
I am
possible.
100. I tried everywhere. And even like I went on YouTube.
That I know I could watch.
Yeah, so that you could watch through nefarious ways, but I could not stream it
Oh, it's dumping a good new one.
anywhere. So, nope. So I bought it. But
Ah.
I couldn't. It arrived today. So when I got home from work today, there it was in my mailbox.
Yeah, I don't have to watch it.
So now I'm going to be watching it this weekend. But
Oh, okay.
I was like, that is the most surprising. Like, it's a freaking Terminator movie.
Yeah, that's
How is
crazy.
this not
How
anywhere?
is that possible?
third-
I don't know. But seriously,
And I'm pretty sure isn't the one without Arnold?
No, it's got
No,
Arnold.
it's
Is he
got
in that
Arnold.
one too?
It,
Yeah.
yeah,
I thought it was the blonde chick.
it is the blonde.
It is
chick.
the blonde chick.
He's in it too?
He's in
Yeah,
it.
he's in all of them. Is there? There's not
No,
one he's not.
Yeah,
No.
he's
Isn't
not
he?
in all of them.
I
think he's in all of them.
There's so many of them. I don't.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kinda
No,
forget.
Some of the other ones. He's
No,
not
he came
in.
back at the end, but I'm
Oh,
pretty sure there's a
the-
couple
I don't
of
think
them.
he was.
Christian Bale ones? Is he in those ones?
I don't think so.
No. Was he in the Emilia Clarke one?
I don't think so. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know.
All right, I'm just.
They're all sort of mashed together in my
Yeah,
head
they
after
are.
3.
They are.
The first 3 I can separate, and after that I have no idea.
Yeah, they all kind of run together.
Pretty much.
Right. I'm just searching Terminator 3 on Just Watch. Rise of the Machines.
Yes, Rise of the Machines.
And here's where it's playing. How to watch.
Yeah,
Nowhere.
nowhere.
Nice.
You cannot see this movie.
It's that forgettable.
Well,
you sure can. You can order it and watch it.
and order it and then not get it at the same time.
Proud
you order
owner of Terminator 3.
I now
I don't
own
even get
Terminator
that. How you
3.
order, but you can't watch it 2 minutes after you
Well,
order
because
it.
we're not renting it. It has to be mailed from Amazon.
Oh, so you actually mailed you a physical
physical
copy?
Physical copy.
now
That's the only way he could get it.
Yeah. Because if you go on Just Watch, so anybody who's listening,
I didn't give you that one, did I?
I don't remember who dared me to see that, but what I do know,
Because everything I
think
dare
it
is
was,
usually on Tubi.
Casey.
Casey.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
sequel, so it's a good
sequel,
chance.
so it's Casey.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
All
Well,
right, then.
I'm kind of looking forward to it
All right, then.
There you go.
now that I own it. I can watch
Now
it a
that
few
you
times.
own it.
Nice.
Hey, before we finish, did you figure out what your rage is yet?
No.
All right,
So
then.
it's still me, or you want to take my Gladiator 2?
No, you just stop it with Gladiator
So this is a
2.
0 rage week for Bryce.
That's
Well,
right.
I am. It's still you.
Okay, good. Well, thanks, Ragers, for listening. Thanks to Extended Film Rage family, who you can find in our show notes. Thanks to Casey from The Nerdy Photographer, our God of Rage. Find us on social media everywhere at Film Rage YYC. Check out everything Film Rage at filmrageyyc.com, including our merch site for Redbubble and TeePublic. We're always on to make this a raging blast for all listeners, so please comment, like, and subscribe, or send us emails to filmragecalgary@gmail.com. Dare us to see terrible movies to fuel our rage, but no matter what you do, please, 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 pretty please, 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 make us a rage. That's it for this week. Rage on!
Rage on.
And get ready for a Halloween special.